In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to AFK the brand new ZIRU unit in the game. But before I go and do that, would you guys like yourself a chance to win a free Game Pass? All you need to do is drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment your Roblox username down below. I think I'll one lucky winner each video. Anyway, guys, without further ado, let's get on with the video. Of course, the first thing you need to do when trying to AFK the boss is you need to actually make your way over to the island where it is gonna go ahead and spawn. And now, of course, this method has managed to help me get pretty much all of my ZIRUs. Sorry if I'm saying that, it's all wrong. I think one of them I got from actually grinding, and the rest I've all got in my sleep, which is pretty helpful there. But you want to go ahead and make your way over to the island. And now, I'm not gonna lie, it helps out so much, this method, if you can go ahead and find a good group of people to do this with. You can all AFK, as it is relatively simple on what you actually need to do to AFK the boss. Now, you are going to need some decent units, so you can go ahead and get in. Now, first thing is you need to make sure you got the right settings. So if I turn all my settings onto the maximum, you're going to see something like this, which is when the boss spawns, this is going to be very laggy, very fast. So you can turn the power mode off. You don't need that. Actually, probably looks something like this. Depending on, I suppose, how your stuff is. But you want to turn other shadows off. You want to turn ultimate effects off, fog off, particles off, screen shake off, visual effects off, creator effects off, and this just basically reduces the chance you lagging out or anything going wrong. Also, I've turned low power mode on, and there's no way to turn it off. Yeah, I've got no clue. Okay, well, low power mode will be on for the rest of the video, but that is perfectly fine there. So the graphics may look a little bit worse, but basically you want to make sure you've got all of the right settings to begin with. And now, what you're going to want to do is you're basically going to have to wait for the boss to spawn, of course, when the event happens. You'll be AFK. As long as you have some sort of macro that's basically getting you to move, you need to be lined up in the correct area. Like I said before, you need a decent team. You need to be looking at least a couple of 100 billion DPS a second to even really have a chance of even getting this boss. Especially as you want to have a good team. That's one of the key things to go ahead and get for this. And as you can see, a lot of these people are kind of stationed in areas just over here. And the reason they're in these areas is that's because they're in the areas where the boss will spawn. Not the boss spawn, where the ants will spawn. Because the ants are actually making AFK in this quite a hard thing to do. And now if you are trying to AFK this solo, you can't. You can't beat this solo. So you're going to need other people. Whether it's in a public server or not, there is no way unless you already have basically a full insane team to actually AFK a solo. So we all need to be in a group. I actually don't think I need to do much here. And I'm probably actually need to be like somewhere out over here. But it's these guys you want to go ahead and be broken, and there is of course actual people that are moving around in here. And now what you're going to do is your unit should, if everything goes right, start attacking. You need to get close enough, so you probably want to be somewhere closer to here, and then you just need to either hope someone will go ahead and go around to the boss, or you just need an auto clicker that will stand here, and it's just going to click like this, and it basically will do that. So if these guys spawn, your auto clicker is going to be attacking on this. And then as soon as that's despawned, we move on to this. But basically, from my experience, you don't even need an auto-click. You just need an auto-click to stop you disconnecting. And you'll stay here. You do not need to move at all. And I'm just going to wait. Other people will clear the boss. So again, you are going to need a good group of people. Usually, of course, there'll be one or two active people running around taking out the boss. Or you can do what these guys doing. It's kind of station yourself in the right spot. And boom, there it goes. There is the queen taken out. But you're not here for the queen. You're here for the big boy. And literally, this boss is so easy to AFK, you don't need to do anything for it. You just sit back, relax. Again, like I said, if you want to, you can make this a royal clicker, but I want this video simple for you guys. I don't want this video where you have to add 1,000 different steps to go ahead and beat the boss. Because you don't need 1,000 different steps to beat the boss. That's not how you need to beat Ant King. Genuinely, it's not that hard. There needs to be one person going around taking out the Ant King, not the Ant Kings, the like soldiers. You can, if you want, do what them guys are doing, kind of standing on the edge a little bit, lock yourselves in the right spot. You can actually, if you want to try and like line up other people doing it, you can just make sure you got shadows on. But you don't need to do that. Your minions are going to do the job. You can stand like so here and take up the first one, and then maybe just have an auto clicker set on the Ant King that goes off every interval that will spawn in. So that's probably the next thing if you are trying to set some sort of auto clicker up. And no way, we actually got the Ant King as well, which is really good to show you guys there how easy it is to go and get the Ant King. But basically, auto clickers are the best way to keep yourself from going ahead and disconnecting. And that actually made me forget what I was doing. We went and got Ant King. Usually it isn't that easy, I'm gonna be honest with you. But hey, for the video's sake, it made it look 10 times easier than it was. And then also when you're AFK in the Ant King, your units will level up while you're doing it as well. It's going to make money, it's going to level up. It's got a lot of pros and benefits to it to begin with. But yeah, good group of people. If you're trying to find a good group of people, you can join the game's official Discord server. If you just go on Roblox and you just click on the game, they'll have a Discord server there. You can go ahead and join that. But if you are trying to hit this boss, it's the best unit in the game by far, even just with SS, which is guaranteed to spawn in as SS. It's going to go ahead and be doing 293 billion damage. If you go ahead and get the G rank version, you're actually looking at 3.24 trillion, which is that is an insane amount of damage. I can't lie, to go and get there when it comes to the boss. But you can do what most of these people are doing, and you can even have a look. There'll be other people doing this in other servers as well. The best thing you should probably find in Discord where other people are doing it, just because that's easier. But this isn't really a boss you can AFK by yourself. The only real thing you need to do is take out the ones around the side, and they'll attack as well. You're going to need a decent combined damage team, of course, to do this. So like I said, depending on how many people are AFKing with you, you may need stronger units. You not only need to go and do damage to it, but you actually need to make sure you beat it. And wow, I've never seen the game on low graphics mode. Okay, it shouldn't look like this. I think I accidentally went and turned, was it low power mode? I can't turn it off as well for some reason. But okay, you want to make sure you got low power mode. Like don't touch that. Basically, the main other settings is ultimate fog off. No, ultimate effects off, fog off, particles, screen shake, visual, and cryo effects. Turn all of them off. I mean, if you're already a PC, you can leave them on. But if you're AFKing, you don't want to cause anything to make it lag, glitch, break. You don't want to mess with your macro. You don't really need a macro. You just need to auto click there. It's such an easy boss to get. Make sure you have auto arise on, or if you don't have auto arise on, this is the one thing you will need to use a macro for. Is it basically to stay by the boss, and you want to be hitting, and then you want to arise, hit, arise. If you just have that going on loop, you'll get the boss. The boss will stay there. I think it's like 8 seconds. So if you're constantly just spamming that loop there, so it's something I did forget because I do have auto arise on. It's gonna be hit, arise. Hit, arise. Now, you can use an auto clicker in the game, but this won't stop you from going AFK, so you'll have to use an actual auto clicker. That there is unfortunately no way to go ahead and beat, but if you can manage this boss, especially a full team of it, the DPS you're going to be doing is insane. I think these guys aren't leveled up right now, but you generally get so many levels from beating the boss, which definitely makes it all worth it. I suppose, though, it isn't actually a massive thing. You also can go ahead and get Ant Queens from this as well, which I'm not sure that some people are after, but hey, you earned a lot of Ant Queens, and generally, I only AFK'd, what, I think 2 nights I've AFK'd, and then I've got like 2 of them, normally 1 earlier in this video, but yeah, literally, you get a bunch of Ant Queens, which are S, they're basically useless, but SS, I suppose you don't have anything crazy good, they'll be decent, but they're probably more of a collector's item. I mean, hey, they're better than if you're using things. If you're trying to work out a team that is going to be able to do enough damage, you're basically going to be looking at, I think the lowest you could go, let me just double check this before I say anything that's like a big misinformation. You're really going to be wanting to go ahead and look at a full team of probably SS Light Admirals or maybe SS Shark when you could go for. If you have like SS Door, SS Vermilion, any of these, because you're basically just going to need strong damage units on your team to make sure you're getting that like commitment of damage in. If you are trying to have a perfect team, go for the Light Admiral team. It's really easy to get a full team of SS Light Admirals. Like genuinely, it is like super easy to go and do. You don't need to spend too much time doing it. You just need to do a rift. So as long as your notifications are on for the rifts when they appear, you should be good. Anyway, guys, I really do hope this video has helped you guys out. I know it was kind of simplistic, and I know I've probably over-explained in a bunch of different ways about the different ways to get it. But I feel like when I made some of these tutorials, I do like going in maybe just to a little bit too much detail, because I know to you, or some people, it may be very obvious, but other people, they may just be missing things. So the main thing you need to be doing, I'll go over it again at the end of the video, just like to make a little summary to make it easier. You want to be auto-clicking, and you want to be auto-arising. That's what you want to be doing. Or if you go ahead and do this right, if I can, okay, hopefully I mess this up here. If I turn auto-arise off, what I can do is if I go up to this guy, is I take him out. This is another one where you can get actually quite cool with it. As long as you actually hold your thing on the auto arise, it will arise as well. So you don't actually need anything even pressing the E button. I want to unequip my whole team because I don't want my whole team. And I'll show you guys one more time. So if we go ahead and take out that's not like a one shot. If I show you guys this one, I can take out. Okay, we can take out this one with our sword there. Of course, you just want to basically have an auto clicker going on this spot. You don't even need to do anything else. You don't need to try and arise. Literally just an auto clicker. It's such an easy boss to AFK. Hopefully this video did help you out. If you're a server, you can join over a random server, or just trying to serve with some friends that you know are decent, or go to the game's Discord to get a good server. Anyway, if you did enjoy this video, drop a like, subscribe, and I've got so many videos on this game, so feel free to check them out. Actually, the most tutorials over on YouTube.